a little of the variables are going to be off a little bit,
Game
but
one, time
you have to go
in,
big.
0-0
Obviously,
set.
find your rhythm here early, extend some rallies.
Point.
Right away, Leigh Waters strikes first, and that's what I love watching in this mixed doubles matchup, is the way Leigh is able to exploit both genders in mixed.
I mean, what makes Leigh so dangerous is that two-handed backhand in the middle. There's no one really that is able to move so well and attack off both sides.
Point.
And then having someone who's obviously as dominant as Ben Jonhson on the left side, there's really no place to go.
3-0.
Some players say they'd rather get in a firefight with Ben Jonhson over Leigh in this combination on the guy's side. Oh no, foot fault after Jonhson falling down midway through, but good hands.
Very. Yeah, my hope would just be to be on the opposite side of the draw
yeah, exactly.
of these two. So I'll make my way to Championship Sunday and have at it then.
Side out.
Leigh not doing the running serve
0-4-1.
yet this tournament.
So
only 4 points in.
Second serve. 0-4-2.
Cleaned up by Ben Jonhson. Just make it look easy. 16 straight tournament wins together for Ben and Leigh. No holes in their game.
4-0-1. Point.
I don't really see any holes in their game. They play the percentages so well.
5-0-1. Second serve.
When you can slow it down to perfection, when you can speed it up to perfection, when you play the defense so well.
5-0-2.
There's not many places to go.
Side out.
No places to go and no places to hide. If you have any holes in your game,
they're going to find
they will find it
and will expose you fast.
At record speed. They might point it out before you even know it.
And we talked about it yesterday, today. Players go into playing these two already down 6-0 in their heads, right?
0-5-1.
It's about the belief. Can you even go in thinking you can beat them?
Second serve.
Leigh Waters has 19 titles to her name. Ben Jonhson 115 in total across all divisions. Too much Ben Jonhson. Of course, Leigh Waters pulling out of women's singles this week, so no shot at a triple crown. Minor injury she suffered last tournament in Mesa. Doctor didn't clear 100% for singles, so doubles still okay.
I was talking to Johnny Pickleball earlier, and he said there's a tell with Ben Jonhson that his hat is forwards. He's kind of interested. Backwards, he's going to be midway, and no hat, just full throttle.
Point.
So hat backwards, he's
timeout.
pretty ready to rock.
7-0 on a 1.
7-0-1. Point. Second serve.
Is there even a way to simplify the strategy against these two? Like, dink middle, put the ball. I don't even know how you answer that.
I don't know how to answer that.
Did you come up with any game plan to just say, let's It's just
I
dink middle.
Willing to stay out there. Either you have to redline and go big, or be willing to stay out there a long time.
Second serve.
Problem is their dinking is probably
0-8
better than the other team as well.
Side out.
Still no points for Jonhson and Todd.
They haven't been pushed deep enough in a match to realize, is there a moment where they can crack? Are they going to find nerves?
8-0-1.
Down 8-0 and making mistakes certainly isn't going to show nerves with Jonhson Waters.
Second serve. 8-0-2. Point.
Such a good shot from Waters. Lethal backhand, such a powerful finishing touch.
9-0-2. Point. Game point.
And a quick game point for Johns and Waters.
Jonhson pressing a little bit more, coming over.
10-0-2.
Trying to do a little too much. Obviously, that's what's going to happen down in such a big deficit.
Point game.
Sealed by Ben Johns up the line on Parris Todd, and a pickle performance from the world #1 here on Championship Court.
The official ball of the PPA Tour.
Two very strong tennis backgrounds.
Game
Been
two.
at SMU and then pro for a bit. Parris
Time
Todd,
in,
former
0-0-2.
pro tennis player as well, sporting that signature visor.
Side
Maybe
out.
they should have subbed Yates in. See if that makes a difference.
Sub you in
0-0-1.
without them knowing. No disrespect to Hunter, they're just too good on the other side.
Second serve.
Yates played with
0-0-2.
Lacey Schneeman in mixed doubles earlier the tournament. Got knocked out. Tagged him. Ben Johns so swift with his movement on the inside out roll.
Such a good spot.
1-0-2.
And he maneuvers it at the last second. You see, you can't get out of the way of it. That's a nice put away
Side
for
out.
Hunter Jonhson.
Much better pickleball to start
0-1-1.
game 2 from Todd and Jonhson.
Second serve. Zero, 1-2. Side out.
Pirouette from Hunter Jonhson on the final defensive play. Good defense, though, by
Unbelievable.
Jonhson.
I mean, way better
So
pickleball.
good.
Again, nothing to show for it. Still
1-0-1.
down
Let's play some
1-0.
classical music on that. Stuck the landing perfectly.
Beautiful.
Point.
Ben's so good at recognizing Hunter sitting back in there, and then he just flicks it quickly to the right shoulder.
2-0-1. Point.
Inside out slapper to the corner. Classic Ben Johns look.
3-0-1.
Wide for Ben Johns.
Side out.
And a side out. Jonhson and Todd. We'll see if they can get their first point in this matchup.
Second serve. Second serve. 3-0-2. Point.
Thing is a weapon.
Wow.
How? How does she get that much pace and still keep it down?
That much topspin on it.
4-0-2.
How does that stay in?
That is a unbelievable backhand. That big of a swing normally should fly out.
Oh, Todd had the finishing opportunity in this
Time
matchup.
in. 5-0-2.
You're watching the round of 16 here in the mixed doubles portion of the tournament.
Point. 6-0-2. Point.
Backhand roll dink from Waters is something special. You can't quite see it captured on the screen, but playing against it, love to get your
7-0-2.
perspective, especially as a guy when you're matching up against that heavy of a dink. Oh, good defense from Ben Johns. Jonhson had another chance to bury it, couldn't.
Timeout
I mean, just
receiver,
playing against Ben
8-0-2.
Johns.
At Pickleball Central, we're all about you.
Your pickleball journey.
We've got the largest selection of
paddles, nets,
shoes,
balls,
Accessories,
And more.
the lowest prices.
guaranteed.
Find it cheaper somewhere else?
we'll match it.
Don't love it?
Send it back. Our world-class customer service.
We'll take care of you.
Plus, every dollar you spend
earns you discounts on future orders.
for all your pickleball needs.
Trust the experts.
The experts.
We're here for you.
Pickleball Central.
And
Time
really
in,
anyone that matches up
8-0-2.
against Ben and Anna Leigh, they just have that effect on anyone. That's a good
Side
put
out.
away for Hunter Jonhson. 29 years old, local Texas guy.
That's right.
0-8-1.
Played at SMU.
Parris Todd getting into the firefight. They're on the board on the backhand.
Got one on the Ernie.
Hunter Jonhson cueing the crowd for his
1-8-1.
partner.
That ball might have been out. Nice call by Ben there.
Hey, you leave that one alone, Matt. Let them have their point in glory.
Point.
There we go. Some offense on the side of Jonhson and Todd.
I like that. You need a red line against them. You need to
2-8-1.
take risks that you normally wouldn't take.
And consistently, right? Because they'll punish your
100%.
errors.
Point.
So how do you do that? How do you red
Timeout
line
receiver.
consistently when...
Anna
Time
Leigh with the
in.
power,
3-8-1.
with the footwork, the ability to dink those top spin heavy dinks.
Just wide.
I did not. Second serve.
The recipe really is going to be a guy that can take over, a girl that's athletic and enough to match Anna Leigh.
Side out. 8-3-1. Point.
Flying Anna Leigh Waters. Closest to the middle like a guy would in mixed doubles.
9-3-1. Point.
Just wide and a match point. Over to Waters and Johns.
Ten, 3-1. Point game, match.
Cleaning up in quick time, 11-0, 11-3. Annalie Waters and Ben Johns through to the quarters. Michelle McMahon and Matt Manassi in the booth. And now we welcome the winners, Annalie Waters and Ben Johns, to the broadcast. Annalie, starting with you. You and Ben haven't lost a match in over a year now, since March of last season. That continues here in Austin. How do you explain your production at such a consistent level as a team?
I try not to think about it, honestly. That stat's really cool and all, and I knew that at the last tournament, but try to forget about it now and just have fun on the court with Ben. And we've been doing that so far today, so we're going to continue to have fun. I think that's when, at least I play my best. I think it's when Ben plays his best too, but yeah, just having a lot of fun out there.
Ben, very clean and dominant performance out there. What are you looking for in particular out of your game in a match like that?
Mostly energy, really. As long as I'm moving and taking the balls that I see, I think it's a good time. I'm at my best when I'm moving and taking what I see. So as long as I'm doing that, I feel comfortable.
And Ben, quick follow-up. Your brother Colin was on a podcast last week saying if he could steal any shot of Annalie's and apply it to his game, it would be that inside-out backhand roll of hers. Which shot would you steal from Annalie if you could?
Oh, I'd like the cross-court backhand in singles. I need a cross-court backhand roll.
I don't know if you need anything else added to your game. That's almost unfair. Annalie, I know you spent some time in Indian Wells this last week, spending it with some tennis players. How was that experience? What kind of feedback did you get from the tennis world?
It was really cool, honestly. I think it was pretty eye-opening as far as me on how much the sport really has grown. Going into the tennis tournament, I knew it was, getting big, but when most of the pro players know what's going on and who you are and when your tournaments are, and same thing for the major companies that, support tennis, they know what's going on in pickleball. So it was really cool to just kind of see that in general. And then for me, it was just fun to watch some pro tennis. But yeah, I mean, I think it's really great for the sport to see how far it's come, and everybody's definitely keeping an eye on it.
Lastly, Annalie, real quick, I know you pulled out of singles this week with a minor injury from Mesa. How are you feeling in that category?
I told Ben when I don't play singles, I'm like ripping the ball out here. I feel like I have so much more energy. It's crazy. I'm hitting the ball like 10 feet out. I'm feeling good. So, yeah, I mean, I think it was a good decision yesterday. Definitely not feeling singles ready, but, if you're playing mixed with Ben Johns, you don't have to do much. So I was definitely mixed doubles ready today.